be honest with you, the kind of spender I am, I'll never notice it if I make a living or not anyway. Who needs a lot of money? That's another sickness, to spend a lot of money. You show me a big spender, I'll show you a sick man every time. Big spenders are sick people trying to make impressions that serve no purpose. Like an average guy makes a date with a girl, right away he has to spend 100, 200, 500, 900. I make a date with a girl, it costs me nothing. Nothing. I come up to her house, she wants to go out, I let her go. What's my business? I have to follow her around. Well, let's be honest. Why does a guy take a girl out in the first place? He takes her out so he could be with her when she comes back. I'm there already. Where am I going? There's another fraud. The whole dating system in this country is a study in the mockery and fraud and chicanery and deception. That's all it really is. The most honest man in the world, as soon as he makes a date, he becomes a liar and a fraud. Every man. I don't care who he is. Right away he starts out, hello, did you eat yet? Every date starts out with that question. Did you have dinner? What the hell has a dinner got to do with what you want from this girl? You took her out because of a dinner? Is that what you want from her? Answer the question before I throw you out. A date has nothing to do with a dinner. Let's be honest about it. A guy takes a girl out for only one reason, because she appeals to him sexually. Not nice to mention it, but it's sex. If it wasn't sex, he would take out his brother-in-law. But you can't mention sex because it's not nice. You're not supposed to want it. She's allowed to do it, but not if she wants it. She's not supposed to know what you want because she's not supposed to know that that's what she's going to do. So she's supposed to convince herself she don't intend to, she don't want to, she never heard of it. So you have to figure out how to get there without talking so she can do it without hearing. So it becomes a study in fraud by a man saying, hello, did you eat yet? Phony bastards. I'm the only honest person left, the only one. I stand outside of a restaurant, I wait to see who ate already. On the way out, I say, hello, you ate? Good, otherwise... Do you understand this? Not that I want to talk about these things, because this show is not about sex, and I'm proud of that fact. I'm proud of the fact that this is the only clean show probably on Broadway or any place else. I don't think there's a clean show left anyway outside of this show. Every show today is about one thing, sex, and sex, that's all you hear about in every show. We're living through a period of the vulgarization of American standards, American culture, American entertainment. Everything became sex. Every major novel today is about sex. It's all you hear about. Every major movie, sex and sex. Why don't they talk about something else? Why don't they talk about music? Don't you think music is more important than sex? I mean, for men in your condition. I always thought that music was more important. That's the truth. I always did. Then I started to notice that if I don't hear a concert for a year and a half, it don't bother me. Is that too complicated for you, Daniel? I shouldn't say a joke like that because there's a lot of hookers sitting right in front of me. They might resent that there's a lot of hookers here. There are. Well, you thought you was the only one. That's not nice. That's nice. You don't look like a hooker compared to this one. You see this? You can't tell who's a hooker or not. Get up. I want to show them an example. I always wonder about that. What makes a person become a hooker? Let's take your case as an example. I hope they're Jewish, because if they're Italian, I'll get killed yet. That happens to be the truth. If you call an Italian girl a hooker, your life is in danger. Somebody will kill you. They'll kill you in a second. You call a Jewish girl a hooker? No kidding. I look like a hooker. How come I never heard that before? When did you notice it? Was I standing like this? Actually, if you stop to think of it, the Jewish girls are right. They are right, because it is a compliment to say that somebody looks like a hooker. People never think of it, but it is a compliment. It's a great compliment, because you're saying that this is a beautiful woman. That's what you're saying. You have to be a beautiful woman to make a living from that field. Let's be honest, a short, fat yenta with a mustache, what are you going to give her? What are you going to give her, 80 cents? To say that somebody looks like a wife is no compliment, because a wife could look so krochen, so haggard, so bushy. And it still costs you $50,000 a year if you're Jewish. Even if you're Italian, all right, $12,000. Let's say you're a Puerto Rican, $1.25. But it still costs money.